Tomorrow we're going to be dodging rain. So outdoor plans, that's the problem tomorrow, is that we're going to have some showers and thunderstorms around. Some of them could be strong.
Right.
Sunday looks better. So if you're planning out your weekend, not a washout tomorrow, but, certainly going to be needing that radar app handy. Right. So let's get into it. Your weekend yard work forecast. Russ Mitchell, I know you've got all sorts of grass to cut. And, all that.
What time are you coming over?
Well, I'll tell you, not tomorrow. The thumbs down tells you that I'm not coming over tomorrow.
All right.
Right. Maybe Sunday. We'll see what happens. Depends on what you've got to eat. But yeah, better Sunday. Doesn't mean you can't mow lawn tomorrow, but, with the rain around, we're going to have some problems in terms of trying to get that done in time. Temperatures outside, it's soupy. We're in the almost 80-degree category in Cleveland right now, 70s elsewhere. You notice a couple 60s out there, cooler spots. Just a reminder, these are the hottest days of the year. This weekend kind of finishes up climatologically. Our average is 84.0 degrees today through July 16th. And then it goes down to 83.9. So you really can't tell the difference, but we're there. The dog days of summer, typically between July 3rd and August 11th. Does it mean anything about dogs? No. It's the dog star Sirius. It rises just before the sun. And back in ancient times, they actually thought that brought the heat, that star. So we now know that it's the sun angle and how it's a little higher this time of year. But it's been stormy out towards the western counties. Erie County has been seeing just a first hit of some heavier rain here near Sandusky. Most of this action's been out towards the islands over the last 5 or 6 hours. They've seen heavy rain. Not a lot of lightning with this, but this is putting down some downpours right over downtown Sandusky right now. Perkins heading over towards Margaretta, seeing some very heavy rain. How much rain have we seen? Well, radar estimates, Put in Bay has picked up almost 2 inches of rain, and that's mainly over the last 3 hours. Notice the accumulating rain starting in Sandusky, heavier amounts back towards Port Clinton. So they've had quite a bit of rain already, and this trend looks to continue. These storms kind of continue to bubble up along a little boundary here back through Michigan. This is the bigger show back towards Chicago. I'm not too worried about that tomorrow morning. It should start to fade. What I've thrown on here is that atmospheric energy, and you notice there's a lot more pop in that atmosphere out towards the west. But that all shifts east tomorrow. This low pressure continues to pinwheel spokes of energy along it, and that energy creates the lift in the atmosphere. You can see it here on water vapor, our latest little boundary there pushing through the Chicago area. That's the reason for the rain, and that moves in here as we get in the daytime tomorrow. This whole clump of energy shifts over towards Ohio. So let's time it out. This is the latest model run. You and I are both looking at it for the first time. You can see as we go throughout the overnight, it kind of fades those showers out towards the west. We'll watch that lingering Chicago activity move in. It'll likely fade and bring us some clouds tomorrow morning into the midday hours. Can't rule out some lingering showers with that, but the model's been pretty consistent over the last 4 hours of kind of reinvigorating that line as we go through afternoon. So we get into the 80s and, maybe well into the 80s with a little bit of sunshine. So it's going to be hot. The thing you'll notice tomorrow is it's going to be stickier, all right? We're going to have that humidity building. So here comes the line of storms. Again, I don't 100% buy the fact we'll have a line of severe storms. That's what this is saying right here. But the potential's there for whatever decays out of Chicago to reignite, all right? Where does that happen? Does it happen back towards Sandusky a little bit further east? Bottom line, what we need to take from this is by midday through early afternoon, we need to have our antennas up for the potential for some stronger to maybe even severe storms around here. That eventually pushes east. You can see our model indicating pretty much a washout after the 3-4 o'clock hour with lingering rain, a little bit of lightning with that as well. Will that be true? We'll have to see tomorrow morning. I mean, Peyton's with you tomorrow morning. Models just aren't good on this setup. They haven't been ever, all right? So, again, showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. Best chance is going to be afternoon through evening. On Sunday, it looks much better. We'll clear things out. We'll bring drier air in here. Still a warm day. Could pop a couple showers as we get into the afternoon hours. A little disturbance rolls through. Otherwise, it'll be nice and quiet for your Sunday. So here are your rain chances. Best tomorrow, least on Sunday, and then we're back to the rain on Monday again. That's going to be a pretty potent cold front that moves through here. And what that front will do, look at the humidity next 2 days. Once that front goes through on Monday with perhaps some strong thunderstorms, we're back down into real comfortable air on Tuesday. I continue to think that's the pick of the week next week, and then we're back to the humidities we get in the latter half of the week. All that heat down towards the desert southwest, we continue to watch for the potential that ejects east. Not the case, though, here in the long range. I'm going to take this all the way through next week. The trough remains in place, starts to break down a little bit, but then it goes back to even stronger ridge and stronger trough. So that keeps the 90s and even the 100s at bay. This Climate Prediction Center saying the 8 to 14-day outlook, this is through late July, keeps us below average. My goodness, right? Above average temperatures out towards the west, so the hot continue to stay hot. And the cool, which relatively we've been, continue to stay cool. Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast. There's a rain chance for the weekend. Beautiful on Tuesday. And then we do it all over again. More showers and storms later next week. But Russ, overall, not a washout this weekend, but certainly keep our eye to the skies.
All right, good to know. See you on Sunday.
I'll see you Sunday.
Okay, sounds good.